I actually found a way you can love the Quran more than your phone. And this sounds clickbaity, but no, it's actually a fact because there was a law I discovered just a few days ago. People just say that if you love the Quran more than your phone, you become a hafiz. I heard these things so many times, but how can you just simply love the Quran more than your phone? And you can skip this part to the point where I will state the law, but I will highly recommend you to listen to this story because that was the time I actually discovered the law. I was listening down basically in the university, and what happened was I just went on WhatsApp and I replied some messages. I dropped my phone, and after 5 minutes, I picked up my phone again to enter WhatsApp. And right when I was about to tap the app, it hit me like, you just entered this app 5 minutes ago. Why do you want to enter the app again? And then instantly the idea came. I started to research how many times a person on average checks his WhatsApp per day. The result was amazing. I checked again. How many times does a person just touch his phone or look at his phone per day? And the amount was huge. It was 305 times per day. So essentially every 5 minutes on average. And I started thinking, okay, when you engage in certain tasks multiple times, you start to develop, your brain starts to remind you more of these tasks. And that's when I brought out the law of repeated exposure. Basically, when you engage in a task, when you engage with an activity frequently throughout the day, your brain starts to remind you more to do that specific thing. And I wanted to test that, and I tested this on the Mus'haf of the Quran. After a few minutes, I'll just open the Quran for like 2 minutes and then I'll close the Quran. I'll open it again. And the more times I do that, I realize that when I don't have something important to do, I'll start remembering the Quran. So if you can open the Quran more than you can open your phone, you would start to love the Quran more than that. And the phone it's not actually really love, you just want to be entertained. Because when you just turn off the phone, you're not going to do that. You're not going to use that. But the Quran is the real love. So when you stop doing that, that's when you love the Quran more. It's fascinating. The law of repeated exposure. You can try this thing. It's very, very helpful for me, and it's very, very helpful for you. I'm about to end the video, and there's a link in the description. It's to my paid program. This is a self-improvement for community I created. It's very, very new, and the first few people that join would have a limited time offer. And after they joined, after some time, these people will have a lifetime access. These first people that will have a lifetime access. Basically, in the community, I would go on live calls and discuss with your own specific problem. Link in the description. Other than that, I would like to end with a humble quote, which is, too much attention makes a donkey think he's a lion. Stay humble. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.